Kings of Culture.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody?
I'm your host, Steve.
It's Sam Crystal.
What's the king of the half presents Oreo? You're gonna shut up so we can answer? So shut your beak.
So we're talking about black women. How could I forget?
This is the Minority Plus
One Podcast. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the show. It's the king of the Heffries. It's Oreo. We are back once again, podcasting to you. And as always, we got the ladies.
Yes.
Yo.
Darlings, tell them, who are you?
It's Sam Crystal.
It's Brittany, bitch.
And I'm your host, Stevie. This is the Minority Plus One Podcast. Cheer. Brittany, I'm going to start needing better energy.
You know what? And I was purposely not giving energy because I just feel like I should be opening it. I was after last
Oh
week.
my God.
After last week, I was like,
time.
why am I not opening again? I don't know why you're doing your usual. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I should really write a good intro and just I should take over for a little bit. But
would you like, first off, I
think
welcome
it'll
the
be
challenge.
good. Yes.
So if you can write a better intro than what I've done, that I've only cultivated, for 4 years, I mean,
So how about this, y'all? Like, we'll have Brittany write a new intro, still have the old intro. We'll put a poll up for both to see who likes it.
Yes.
We'll let the listeners decide
that.
who likes.
battle.
I do
which
want to
one
say
more.
this. Hold
Battle
on.
of
I
the
want to say this,
intros.
though. One quick thing. Every male vote for her should be counted as half.
Why? They're
Why?
not.
I could just actually slip. It could just be really fucking good. Like,
I think you're hating for you to say that. Yeah,
Right
like,
off the bat.
You're assuming they're voting
Right
for
off-
her because
right
they
off the
want
bat.
her.
Like right
Because
off
she's
the bat,
cute.
you gotta hate.
That's,
Really?
that's some.
All right.
Damn,
Okay.
you been hating, dog.
Okay,
Like,
all
what the-
right.
that's part. That's
Now
part of
I'm
the
really
no,
coming
Steve.
hard.
What?
That's
Now I'm
part
really
of the
going
game. Like, think of it this way. That's part of the game.
Studio.
People might just vote for Brit because they like her or they think she's pretty, or they'll vote for you because they like you and think you're pretty. That's the game. Like, they might not
That's
even
what it
care
is,
how good the
nigga.
fucking intro is. Like,
Well,
they just
I
like
care
you.
about how the intro is, and it's my
But let's
fucking
have the
show.
listeners take a. We'll take a poll. We'll probably put it on our Facebook page and possibly our Instagram stories and just vote on it.
Word.
Yeah.
But other than that, people are really trying to take over everything I built. How's everybody's week?
Mine was good. I forgot to mention last week so as you can see, I got my hair straightened and colored, and I got it by my friend Moochie. Shout out to Moochie. Hey, boo.
What up, Mooch?
And I meant to bring this up because I felt like I was turning into Brittany. So I was at her salon for like hours, which was dope because she took her time and me and her caught up. But I was so hungry, and the only thing that was open was what? McDonald's. So we go to the McDonald's on Central, and they did exactly everything Brittany hates.
Everything
First of all,
I hate.
that fucking lie was mad fucking long. And I was trying to ask the guy, God bless him. I was like, do you know how long the wait is? He's like, yeah, no one was listening to me while I was back there. I'm like, do you know how long the wait is? He's like, yeah, I was back there and I didn't have the headphones on. No one was listening to me. So I was like, oh shit, you don't even know what the fuck is going on. So we get our food and she just got a drink, and the top was barely on. It was spilling all over the drink, all over the cup. I just thought of Brittany instantly, and I was like, oh, this is the shit Brittany hates.
Oh my God. And y'all continue to do it. I swear to God, at least once a week. And it's not just McDonald's, it's fucking Dunkin' too. Like, you just hand me my cup and it's dripping. And
Yo,
I just don't understand.
It was dripping all over. They gave her
don't
like
understand.
a low-key hard time just to get napkins. Like, they thought that she was gonna take that
Right.
dripping
And then they want to
sticky
give
cup
you exactly
and drive off.
That's what they
thought she
think.
was just gonna drive
That's
off.
but that's exactly what they think.
Yes,
It's
and
just
she-
dripping all over. They're
yeah.
like, here.
And she was like, excuse me, can I have some napkins? They're like, ugh.
Yeah, no, I know.
Like, this shit is dripping all over the place.
I know. Like,
Oh my
how dare
God.
you have an attitude about it.
I totally forgot to mention that.
Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, disclaimer. Yes.
Here he goes, y'all.
Really?
Big disclaimer.
You're the Okay, how was your week, Steven?
It was okay. I no longer do overnights.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah.
Yes.
So now you guys are gonna start getting vintage Steve again. You're about to start getting real good, potentially better late than never stuff. Okay, guys.
Okay.
So it's gonna be great. And first off, I heard that, Sam.
What?
Okay. Shut your
I
face.
didn't say anything.
Like, ugh.
That was a great.
But how about you, Britt?
My week, I'm good. I didn't burn anything down.
That's important.
It really is.
Well,
How's the
I haven't had a
house?
stove to burn
Still
down.
standing?
Yo,
I haven't had another stove
You heard
yet,
Steve? He
too.
said, "How's the house still standing?"
Yeah, motherfucker. Yes.
Yo, Smokey, come holler at you.
No, she's worried about Jack Frost right now. Taking a fucking slip on that driveway again.
Oh shit! Damn, Steve.
Steve,
She
you know
was
that's
fucked up.
because
She
I
was
have
fucked up.
PTSD from that shit. As soon as it gets icy, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to walk outside.
Listeners,
And the nerve
listeners.
that he's cracking up. Like
Okay,
this.
so listeners, if you guys don't know, like last winter, Brittany slipped really hard and had a concussion. She was fucked up last year in her driveway.
That's a lie.
I did. I
it's
had a fucking concussion.
lie.
I
You
had-
were on the podcast that night. What are you talking about?
make it
with
joke
the
out of that.
concussion.
You did not. You were
the
not
fucking
concussed.
dedication.
You were not.
In a fucking concussion. The neighbor was trying to run out of the house and
No,
save
he-
me, but it
wait,
was
No, we
literally-
didn't.
No, he didn't.
No, we didn't.
He was trying.
No, Britt,
No, we
I
didn't.
remember that
Stop.
story.
Stop
Hold
with the
on.
bullshit.
Hold
It
on.
was
I
icy.
remember
It was
that story.
It was an ice
Yeah,
storm.
I remember. He
of, like-
said, "Are you all right out there?"
And
He
that's what
literally
made me
did.
laugh.
But he wanted to literally. I could see it in his
You
eyes.
sure? Because he could have just came outside.
He could have just came
How?
outside.
No, you guys. It was literally sheets of ice. You guys don't remember the storm? The
Brittany,
storm.
yes, I do. I had to work that day.
Okay, so it was a huge fucking storm. It was thick,
No
thick ice
shit.
from like everywhere was fucking covered, like everywhere.
Brittany,
so
I
God
slid
forbid
down the
he
fucking
came out- He
driveway
wasn't coming out of the house to
into the
save
lawn
me,
onto the
to
street.
slip on his shit. He wasn't about to do that.
Okay.
He don't know me.
Anyway, Steve, why did you bring that shit up?
You know? The fuck? I was just thinking about that the other day. Oh my God, the ice. I'm so scared when it starts fucking icing out. And here you go. Fucking bringing that shit up. Like, I don't got
Because
PTSD about it.
tis the season to be slipping on your ass.
That's
Come
why,
on,
that's
that's
why I'm
funny.
going to take your intro, nigga. All right.
Anyway,
You
Keep
think
going.
you will.
All right,
All right.
Steve. Go.
yeah.
All right, y'all. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got a guest.
Special guest.
It's a very special guest. Very near and dear to one's heart. She's a staple in my life, as she so elegantly, damn, I fucked that word up.
Elegantly.
Elegantly put it one day to me, and it stuck. Because that's what staples do. They stick things.
That's
All
right.
But, you know, all right. But knowing her for years, she's been a ride or die, and she should be my chick's, whatever chick I have, best friend, because she is the A1 cock blocker on the planet. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my nearest and dearest friends. Hi, Hannah.
First of all, I'm not a cock blocker, lies of fabrication.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. You know, I've been wanting to go on this show forever, and you would think that with, you know, Steve being the homie, as
I
he just
know.
said,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Terrible.
I need
No
a
It
matter
took me
I
to
need
bring
a-
her on the show.
I need a
Steve.
solid minute. Now, I gave a wonderful intro. Now, I have to address some things.
Yep, we listening.
Hannah, I have started this podcast about 4 years ago. Offered
You did.
you and anybody to come on at any time and any moment.
So,
And well, hold on, and was turned down at every single thing. Or it was, nah, yeah, I'm gonna check with you. Yo, hit me up. Yeah, I'll slide through. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you she came up with the term staple, right? She's very territorial over her friends. Very territorial. It's like a mama bear and her cubs.
What's wrong with that?
No, I don't have no
I'm
problem with
kinda
that.
the
I love
same
it.
way.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Staple.
I love it.
I'm not
It's because you're
Like,
protecting
I've
your
been
friend.
here.
I'm
You know what
protecting my-
saying?
It's because you're protecting your friend.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now
Like, I
just
don't
hear
care
me
if
out.
you get new friends. That's nice. you
Exactly.
know? Definitely.
So
Exchange,
here's
never
my
know the knowledge
question.
a person gives you,
Knowing
but-
that it's my motherfucking podcast, Why did you reach out to her and not me?
Actually,
So,
Hold on.
For 4 years, I've been telling you I want to go on your podcast.
And I said, come on.
And I said, all right. And then that's where.
And then we tell you when we do it, and you never. That's not true. That's not true.
I happened to see Sam in person. We ended up having a conversation. And during that conversation, I mentioned, like, yeah, I've been talking about wanting to be on the podcast forever. She's like, come on then. Next thing you know, a couple days later, she's in my DMs like, what's up? What day you want to go? Like, what day you want to come through and do it? Like, let's do it.
Action.
Don't make me destroy you.
That was good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, sorry. I was talking to you about that.
but you know what, Steve? I was on top of her, and I was working around her schedule. So you don't do that, though.
He doesn't.
You don't do that.
Like I said, I told him forever, like, I want to be on your podcast, but yeah, it was just okay. Come on then. And
in my defense, back in the day, we really weren't consistent. Like we would like record every week, and then there would go like 2 weeks. Like yeah, obviously as of now, we've been consistent. We've only missed one episode in almost 2 years, so.
And I mean, I never pressed you about it either.
And you haven't pressed me about it, so I never thought to even bring it up again.
With telling you I wanted to be on it.
All right. And again,
but you know what? No, that doesn't matter. We here now.
We are here now, and I want to thank you.
What's going on?
Yes, and that's the reason why
That's
the reason why I call her Finger Gun Hannah. Like I always try to, because she's notorious. Like from like whatever music she does do, it's always finger guns, always.
Stop it.
It is. All right.
Oh my God.
So. We talk a lot on this podcast about relationships. Brittany brought up last week about something that she's very passionate about.
What?
You definitely said that you were.
You're very passionate about this.
I'm passionate about this.
You said that.
Love language.
Oh.
That you believe in
Oh,
love
what'd you
language.
think we were talking
Look
about?
at me. See, I'm trying so hard.
What'd you think we were? Wait, hold on. What did you think we were talking about, Brittany?
I try so fucking hard. Do you see what I have to work?
You know
I'm so happy that people get to see what I have to fucking work with.
No, last week was a long episode. We had finished up. It was a long episode. And then we had a long.
It was an hour and 10 minutes.
Revolution where I smoked.
We played Dance Revolution longer than we podcasted.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So there was a bunch of stuff that I was passionate about that night. So I don't know exactly what.
But you didn't know we were going to play Dance Revolution.
I can't.
Anyways, I didn't know that's what you were talking about. So, yes, I'm very passionate about your love languages. Did you take the test, Steve? Is that what you're trying to say?
I took it a while ago.
You took it a while ago.
I took it a while ago.
I go back and
What
forth
did it
with it.
determine?
It determined that my love language is touch.
Yeah, like what love you like the most.
Yes, I like physical touch.
Are you familiar with the love languages?
I was gonna say. So, what's your definition of love language?
I think she's talking about the fucking little.
You can read it. Read her what's the love languages?
Well, this isn't. I don't have it.
Oh,
pulled
well,
up,
okay. They're
but
mostly physical touch.
Your love languages are physical touch,
acts of service,
quality time, acts of service,
gifts,
freaking receiving gifts, and did I say words of affirmation?
Words of affirmation.
Yep.
Yes, words of affirmation.
That sounds right.
There's 2 more, but I
So-
can't remember the other 2. I think there's 7.
What? There's 5.
No, there's not. There's
Oh, I
5.
thought there were
There's 5.
7.
No, there's 5.
No, of course, they're always
There's 5.
adding.
So, out of those, basically, is which one is your love language? So, meaning that how you want to receive love.
I would definitely say the last thing you said would definitely be one of them. And
Words of
then
affirmation.
the-
Here it
Okay.
is. Here it
So
is.
we
Words
pulled
of
up.
affirmation.
Thank you,
quality time,
producer.
physical touch, acts of service, receiving
gifts. Yes.
Yeah.
Why do we act like we don't
Words of
have a big
affirmation,
TV where we
and
can read
then,
stuff?
So, there are, I guess,
There's
7
more.
new languages.
I told you.
New love languages.
Oh God! Of course there is.
Nah, 7 is
Intellectual,
crazy.
practical,
7 is
emotional,
crazy.
financial.
Yeah, I
Yes.
would say words of affirmation and then the physical. I would say.
You like
those
physical
are my
touch? Yeah.
Those
Not
are your love
necessarily,
languages.
You know,
Okay.
just little things like forehead kisses. You know, holding hands.
Yes.
That type of thing. I'm
Okay.
big on affection.
Yeah.
You know, like feeling special.
Yeah.
I want to her right now, but I can't
What?
because I'm the same way.
Well, I feel like this about the love languages before Brit says anything. I feel like it's the same thing with zodiac signs. Like
It's a load of horse
yeah,
shit.
it's just normal shit.
no.
Everyone likes these things. Who wouldn't like these things?
No, I don't think so at all.
Who wouldn't like being encouraged? Who wouldn't like being kissed? Who wouldn't like receiving a gift? Who wouldn't like spending time? And who wouldn't
but
like?
There's certain ones of there
that are more important than in others
to you that you hone into than the other ones. The other ones are nice. I'm not. All of these
All
are
of
nice,
them are great.
right? These are all great
Yeah.
things, but to you, it's how you receive your love the best.
I receive all these things.
What makes you feel warm and loved
All of these
inside?
things.
What, no,
I
hold on.
need
So,
all of
Sam,
this shit.
The most.
Sam, let's say you had
I
to
need all
remove.
of
No,
it.
the whole point is
No.
Sam. Let's say you had to remove one.
All right, damn! I thought I had to send Steve a test.
Which one? Which
test.
one would
Like,
you? I told you I did the fucking
The
thing.
heck?
Which one would you remove? For me, I would remove receiving gifts. I can give
Right.
two fucks
Yeah, me too.
about any of that
Right.
shit.
Yeah. If I had
Mine was physical touch,
So receiving-
quality time,
Okay.
words of affirmation, then acts of service, and then receiving gifts.
So you guys, receiving gifts could be giving thoughtful gifts and gestures, small things that matter in a big way. So it means you express your gratitude by
giving a
receiving this
gift. Yeah.
Yes.
That's most. Yeah. Some people buy love with gifts.
But it's not. You're not buying.
I'm a gift giver. I'm not gonna lie. I am very thoughtful. If I'm out shopping and I see something, I'm like, I know my man or somebody I'm fucking with would love, and
Right.
I pick
I'm
it
like
up.
that too.
I get it.
I
I'm
like to
just,
receive gifts and I like to give gifts. So
Yes.
you know, it's
I
more
do.
like a
I like to give
50-50
gifts.
thing, you know?
Yes.
But
I'm
yeah,
thinking that.
it's definitely not the most.
That's not my
important
love
thing.
language, but I do
Right.
like to give gifts. I don't know. I don't know why. I like to
thinking
give.
about the person,
Yes.
and vice versa. When
Very
you receive
thoughtful.
Gifts, yeah, you feel
Yes.
special. Like, oh,
So what if I just don't talk to you? I give you minimal conversation, but I gift the shit out of you. Is it the same thing?
If it's not part of the person's love
That's
language.
not my love language.
I mean,
Yeah.
for some people that may work, but I would say not for most.
Fair enough.
I don't know. It's just like zodiac signs. It's like when you read your horoscope that day, horoscope and like characteristics of certain zodiac signs. They're just characteristics.
I don't
of
really think
persons.
so. I feel like
You know what I
honestly,
mean? They're just people characteristics.
if
Like,
someone can tone in like on what their person's love language is and how to make them happy, I feel like that's key to
but knowing
a
that,
lot.
I mean,
But
like,
you should.
a lot.
You learn that going. That's what the whole
lot.
part of
Dating is.
Dating
Dating
is.
is,
Yeah.
right?
you're not gonna
So
tell this
whoever
person to
dates
take a
me
test.
knows physical touch number one, right?
you gonna
So
tell them that?
Sometimes, always. So sometimes I interpret when I'm not being we could just be sitting on the couch chilling watching TV, and if they're not touching me in some sort of way, I'm like, you mad at me? Like, what's like, you know,
there
I
an
gotta
issue?
like,
What's going
I'm
on?
like, why aren't you like, what's the matter? Like, why aren't you? I just want to be like kind of cuddled up and very like affectionate, loving.
Aww.
You know, I like that.
I can
It's
What did
so
you say?
cute.
Don't you feel this? You said your love language is touch.
And it very
You
much
feel like
is.
that?
I
Yes,
I
feel
am the king cuddler himself.
I think I'm more. Of
I'm Mr. Wrap 'em
I'm
up.
more of a quality time.
do.
I guess if I had to pick one, because I feel like I want all of that, it would be
So
quality
do you
time.
know
at
why
number
I
one.
said? Do you know why I said physical touch as opposed to quality time? Because physical
I like
touch
to
requires
experience
quality
life
time.
with
Quality
the
time's
person
my
I'm
number
with.
two.
Yeah, I like to experience things, life, and it's something silly like movies and dinners and
But that could be
hiking.
You could just be
That's
chilling,
quality
right?
time.
And
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
quality.
it's an experience.
It's quality time. Anything that
Yeah,
you're.
I like
anytime
real
you're spending
experiences
with
with a
somebody.
person. Yeah.
All right. Well, in terms of this thing called love, relationships, and all this other wonderful, dunderful stuff, and yes, dunderful is now a made-up word. Thank you. Where do you guys stand at in terms of how do you guys feel? Like, we're all in our 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you stand at in terms of dating in your 30s as opposed to, I'll even just say, mid-20s 10 years ago? What do you see as the difference between 10 years ago to now?
I feel like it's rough out here.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really rough.
Speak on it, Joe.
You know, our generation has changed so much. You know, I preach this all the time and I talk about it. Technology has ruined things.
Absolutely.
You know, when we were younger in our 20s, I mean, we were on social media, but I mean, I got my first phone when I was 18. It was a flip phone. So I wasn't on Facebook. I didn't get a Facebook till I was, I don't know, mid-20s.
Me
probably.
too.
So, you know, we conversated in person. We met people in person. That doesn't exist anymore. I feel like people don't have those communicational skills to meet people in person or to talk to people. Everything is based off of text, which I hate. Like, if a person's trying to talk to me and all you want to do is text, goodbye. Like, I can't do that. I need real communication. And I feel like people don't even know how to have or hold conversations anymore because they're just so used to, you know.
Cutting you off because we gotta take a break. As you were saying, Hannah.
Yeah, so basically I just feel like it's rough out here. Things have just changed so much. I also feel like people don't even want to do relationships anymore. I feel like people just want relations, you know.
Situationships.
Right, that type of thing. I mean, I'm still very old school, you know, with a lot of my thoughts, but I know that in this year, yeah, a lot of that's changed. People have given up a lot of that old school type of thought or mentality. But yeah,
I agree.
It still exists in some of us.
Yeah.
So you feel like no one wants to be in a relationship?
Pretty much. I mean, some do, but I would say most people nowadays, no.
And
or if they do, it's not what it's supposed to be. You know, it's.
But is there a clear-cut way to do a relationship?
Anymore? True.
No,
or ever?
I feel like it.
People do what works for them.
You said it, because sometimes we'll see those long-term no funny shit, we talked about it, we see those long-term relationships. When I've worked in the office with the older women, they've been with their man for 34 years, they got grown kids, and I'd be like, oh my god, 34 years, that's great. And they'd be like, girl, he just started acting right 8 years ago. You feel me? Like, and Hannah said it, relationships, they do what works for them. I agree that social media is a huge part in our generation. Okay. Why a lot of people don't want to settle down. It's made people super socially awkward.
So talking about that, how do you guys feel about, I know this is something our viewers had voted on. How do you guys feel about the hookup culture now then? And how?
What do you mean?
Just basically how it is, like,
you mean
no
people
relationships
just being
and just
say
like people who are just out
say,
with their sexuality, like, yeah, I fuck this many dudes. There was a girl on I think you might have seen it, Bert. There was a girl on TikTok that said, yeah, I love fucking multiple men and having trains ran on me because I like the attention and how it feels like. So you're talking about that, like the over exposure of sex and
or there just being so many options, just having a group of people that you hook up with, right? Like,
I mean, I feel like it's being more accepted nowadays versus how it was before, but
because it was always happening.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like this is almost like the new norm.
But it was always happening.
It's like the new norm. Yeah, but before, I feel like when I was a kid, there was I
feel like people always stereotyped men for that, and you know, when women did it, they were criticized. But you know, and I always used to preach men were way worse than women. But honestly, nowadays, I can't even say that. These girls out here these days, they.
I mean,
but in general, it's being more accepted. But personally, my opinion, situationships, hookups, they never work. Somebody always ends up catching feelings, and it just becomes messy. It never works.
No, for real.
In my opinion,
never works.
No.
Okay.
Because there's
it may work for a while,
there
but
you go. It'll work for a while.
Even a couple years, somebody could go along with it, but
something more than the other.
And eventually, it's gonna be an issue.
And when you don't establish what each person wants. From time to time, it doesn't have to be a constant thing. Every time you see the person, what are we? What are we doing? What are we doing? You know, you have to pay attention to the strides that the person's making to spend more time with you or do more things than just hook up with you.
Because people get comfortable, I feel
there
like.
You go.
So
they get comfortable.
You could be that situationship, and it could be a year, and you know,
and they're good.
You've been fine with it now. So why all of a sudden now?
They're good.
Right now,
so you're the one who's like, you're the one who wants more, and they're good. They're like, you fuck me, suck me, you cook for me. That's why I kind of agree when certain women be like, stop being that man's wife without the ring.
Play your role.
Well, first off, first and foremost, we're not going to just sit there and just big up all women like, oh, you know, I fuck him and crazy and I clean for him and I cook for him and no, because there's a ton of dudes out there who's trying to wife up dirtbags. And
that's another yeah, we can talk about that.
And no one feels any sympathy for them, so I could care less.
No, that's not true.
So I could care. No one cares about them, and I care less about you,
I just
women.
spoke about
so
that,
I could
though.
care less about you, women, wasting your time.
Let me tell you a
That's
story.
all I'm
I
gonna
have
say
a
on
friend.
that. I could give two fucks.
I have a friend, and he's a good guy. He's a good man.
Thank you, Sam.
He's a good man,
besides
Savannah.
Besides you,
A good man.
he's a good man. Oh, you
Brittany,
stupid for waiting.
Wow.
For waiting.
Wow.
He's a good. And he wasn't.
Good
That
man,
nigga was
Savannah.
a cheater. He was a whole fucking
good
cheater.
man.
Wait, that's a waiting to
I love
exhale
that shit.
reference. Waiting to exhale. Her fucking bitter ass mama. Don't get me started on that scene. But anyway, and on Savannah's mama. Fucking foods, girl.
Oh, I thought y'all were talking about me for something. I might have did. But
No.
I didn't do
But
anything.
no, I have a good guy friend who's a good dude, and he has kids with this woman. He takes care of her son like it's his son. Like he says, like, this is my son, and she constantly disrespects him, cheats on him, and he stays.
Well,
I feel bad for him. I hate that he does go through that. He wants to be full-time parent at all times. He said, I can't handle not seeing my kids every morning when I wake up. So he takes the bullshit that she puts him through. But it seems that those is the relationships that's winning.
it's
the
not
women
winning.
that are
It's not
fucking
winning.
shitting
And
on
no,
men.
again,
Men,
it's not winning.
Yes.
Back
It's
to
not winning.
The fact
It's not
that
winning.
Men like to be
fucking-
treated like shit.
It's not. That's
They
not true
love
at all.
that shit.
No,
They love
that's
it.
not true.
They love it.
that
Okay.
shit.
Oh, word.
What is
So hold
wrong
on.
with
If
you
that's
guys?
okay.
Y'all
So
love that
men
shit.
love being treated like shit, right?
Yes.
Sam, you can keep out of this because you just got into a healthy relationship.
Shout out to me.
Now, you two
It
fuck.
took me years, motherfucker.
Yes,
Shit.
and me. Just never mind. All right.
Yeah, here you go.
So
Listen.
now
All
you
right,
two,
know.
Brittany, if it's so fucking great, if
my
if
tequila.
treating them like shit. So here's my
Brittany
thing.
doesn't do that.
So you say
I don't do that, but I wish I
so then
had
Brittany. So you
ability.
apparently have this game plan. You apparently have this game plan. This is a
No,
foolproof plan.
she never
no,
said
no,
that.
that's-
I
you
never-
you just
All right,
got done
I'm
saying.
gonna stay out of this
Thank
one.
you.
Go ahead.
You just got done saying that men love being treated like shit.
Yeah. They do.
So if you think that treating your man like shit is gonna keep the fucker around,
Well,
why don't you
I-
women smarten up and start treating
No,
him
I
like
agree.
shit?
Let's
I
make
wish
the announcement.
I said that.
Or
I wish
how
I
about
could.
this? Or how about this, Brittany?
I wish that was in
The
me to be
dude-
like,
I
shut the
don't know
fuck
if
up,
I
nigga.
agree
It doesn't
with
matter
that.
what you do.
Fucking call me
It doesn't
out,
matter
like,
how
fucking-
mean you are.
Maybe
It doesn't
you
matter
popped
how
him
good
side
you
fucking
are.
head.
The man doesn't want to be with you. And it doesn't matter what the fuck you do. And that goes the same for fucking
some
women.
cases-
There's nothing you can
in
do.
some
Personally,
Man, there's nothing
in
you can
some
do to be with
cases-
somebody who doesn't want to be with
Thank
you.
Steve. Okay, I
It's
get that.
fucking,
In some cases,
it's
yes.
over. Leave it.
In some cases, yes, he's just not that into you, right? But lately, I've been seeing, and literally not just in my personal relationships, out there, seeing other people where women are a little bit more on the aggressive side. They wear the pants. It's what they want to do. It's never, the man's like, okay.
It's not men like that.
All right,
No,
but-
and there's tons of men, and you
Alright,
call them,
but-
and you call them.
Hold on, let Hannah talk. Steve. Shit.
I would just say in general, I don't know if I agree with that statement that men like to be treated like shit. I just feel like people in general.
No, they want
people
somebody
in
to
general,
be
true.
mean.
the
They
shit
want
they deal
somebody to
with
be
and
mean
go
to
through.
them.
I just don't be
Literally.
understanding. It wouldn't be me. That's all I'm
They're
saying.
always, I feel like
My
men
cutoff game is
are
real
always
strong.
attracted to bitches.
Yeah.
Literally, point blank. Like, that's exactly how I feel.
Because you ever
I
get
feel
with
like
a guy,
the
Hannah,
bitchier, the
hold
more.
on.
I've been told forever, I'm too nice. You're too nice. You're too nice. You're so nice.
Brittany, you're
Hold on,
supposed to
hold
be a
on.
good
Well, let me
person,
ask
but
you
you're
another
not
question.
supposed to be a fucking doormat. Don't
Exactly.
mistake niceness
Yes.
for naivete.
That's
And
right.
that's what you
Yes,
fucking
right.
do
which I
sometimes.
have been,
And
yes.
that's what
I
bothers
do that.
me.
That's
I do
So-
that in my friendships and in my relationships. Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
That's facts.
You
I
gotta
do.
be nice, but you also gotta stick
I
up for
do.
your
For
rights.
sex. Exactly.
Yeah. So let me ask you, I
Exactly.
get what Brittany's saying. So Hannah, basically you ever dated a guy and the person he dated prior to you, he treated like shit and he was with her for like 10 years? That's ever happened? He's with the ex prior to you. He was with her for years, and he talks about how shitty she was and how
Oh,
she
of
didn't
course,
do this.
of
She
And
was
he's still there.
lazy.
But I
Yeah.
also know there's always two sides of the story.
Fact,
So,
yeah.
I always wonder. But I would say within time, a person will show you who they are. And when a person showed you who they are, believe it. I feel like us women, or people in general, we make excuses like, oh, they just haven't had the right one around yet. Or, oh, he just hasn't had a real one to show him. No, that's who they are. Believe that shit and run.
I agree.
Run.
Yeah. No, seriously, I agree.
That's what I've learned basically for myself.
We've had an episode on red flags, which is a total fucking fact.
Yeah.
When you see that first red flag, real talk, no matter how much you like this person.
When you see the green flag, run.
Run.
Before it turns red. Okay.
Right, yeah, right. Yellow. When that shit's yellow,
Right.
when that shit is at yellow, run.
Listen, I always say my
don't
cutoff
slow
game
down.
is real
Run.
strong.
Like, you know what I'm saying? People really do show you who you are in the very beginning. You know, people be like, no, that's not true. They show you later. You get the best part of them in the beginning. Like, no.
I feel like within a couple months though, like that's why, you know, you may meet somebody, you're like, you feel like they're on the same page and you're like, yeah, okay, whatever, let's see what it can be. And then you give it a month or two and slowly but surely their true colors start coming out and you're like, oh no, I can never. So, you know, I feel like people should actually take the time and get to know who they're dealing with versus jumping in.
For a while,
you know,
yeah.
on one hand I used to say if it's gonna work, it's gonna work, but if it's not, so why wait? But at the same time, no.
Take your
Give
time.
it a little bit of time and you'll see those
Yeah.
colors and
No,
you're going
take
to know
your
whether it's
time.
going to
Yeah,
work for you
like-
or not.
So then how long do you think a relationship should be before it's official?
Well, you both have to communicate that you both
Right.
want a relationship.
I'd like
One
to know
may
that.
want one.
I'd
and
So
like
one-
to
then-
know the answer to that.
So
please,
that's the question. So how long should
Oh, does it take for you to have that
individual wait?
conversation?
I don't
I
think
wish
there's
I
a
knew.
time limit. I think it's
Yeah.
the
You- it's a
interaction,
feeling.
the relationship
Like-
you have with that person and
I
what that
think it
person
should.
shows
I think
you.
it should happen within 3 months.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
even sooner than that, honestly. Like whenever you
It
feel
would
that-
have to.
No, you could talk to the person. You ain't got to be like, hey, you the one I want for life. You could just easily talk to the person and like, listen, I like you a lot and I'm dating with, you know, the intentions of being with someone for a long time. Are you trying to do that? If they're
Right.
like, nah, then bye.
But within those 3 months, I feel like you're also going to start to see who they are, where you might see the yellow flags, the green flags before it turns red. And yeah, that's when you should run
all the way
if
away.
need be.
Yeah. But I think when you have that initial conversation and the person says, then you need to buy.
Right.
Because why the fuck would you want to wait for anyone to feel like that you're the one that they should be with? They should know that. When you think if you know that, why don't they know that? At the same time, you know
most
that.
men don't.
Right.
Just say
I feel
people.
like in most cases,
Let's say
but not
people.
all cases.
We're not
I
saying
mean-
men.
If a person tell you I'm not really looking for anything, I'm just chilling, that says I don't want.
That's what I'm
anything serious.
saying.
I'm not
Like, 'cause
about to want anything
honestly,
serious.
like-
I'm
So
just
how long
looking-
do you have to wait?
How long before a man actually knows I want to be with you?
It depends on the person.
I feel like if a man wants a
one,
relationship,
right?
he's gonna say that.
They
Yeah.
say between 3 to 6 months, right?
Who's they?
Relationships experts
Oh.
say between 3 to 6 months, a man knows
while.
without a doubt that they're gonna marry you or not.
We get our whole
Really?
What about
lives.
you,
So
Steve?
you're-
Hold on.
you're the man
Hold on
here.
one sec.
Yeah, I'm about to say
So
you're a
that's
dude.
interesting.
Hold on.
You're a dude.
Hold on.
You're kind of a man.
I'm gonna let that one slide.
I'm just kidding. But
We're giving
this
our
question's
whole
for
lives
you.
to fit. Hold on. I want you to understand something. This is the reason why relationship experts, it's all complete and utter dog shit. We get all our lives to figure out what we want to do with our actual lives. But you're telling me that people should have who they want to be with for the rest of their life figured out within 3 months?
Yeah, damn, that does sound crazy.
some-
That does sound
and
crazy.
make sure this
No,
part
no.
make sure that part gets fucking clipped because I'm so fucking tired.
know.
Put it this way, there's no such thing as a relationship guru. It doesn't exist. It's fucking circumstantial based on the individuals involved.
It is.
Everybody
No, it is.
needs to fucking stop acting like every relationship is cookie cutter. It's not a fucking Lego set.
I just explained that.
What
when
the fuck? Yo, you're honestly, it's literally trying to divert water. You gotta fucking create other crevices and things of this shit to get to the fucking destination, and everyone's different.
gotta go through it.
Some's fucking rockier than others.
yeah.
Some go smoother than others. Some have to go up a fucking hill, and it's hard for it to fucking finally reach, and some get to just fucking go straight down it.
So basically,
why the
Steve-
fuck do we keep acting like... I know you're trying to get it, but I'm passionate about this right now.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just tired of it.
I was just about
I'm
to
just
say
sick
that.
of it.
You
Because
feel like it's a lot of pressure.
It is, and it's all on the man. It's all on the guy.
There's women that don't. That can't
Hold on,
commit.
not one
There's
of you
women
two,
that can't commit.
not one of you three ever talked about the man's perspective on it.
I just did.
No, you didn't. You said, Steven, you're kind of a man.
I was making a joke, but
I know.
we can only.
I can
only speak on a woman's perspective. Me, in the past, I've had issues to commit. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand where a man comes from not wanting to commit unless they really, really know you. I think it's fucked up that they send you through these emotional high and lows because, I want to be with you, pillow talk, and then don't hear from them for 3 days.
Just be honest and say you don't want commitment.
Yeah,
be honest and say what it is. Don't
I never did that in my attempt.
I've
never done that in my dating history, being a person that had issues with commitment. I've never even done that. Like play the dude and be like, yeah, I really like you. You're the one. Yeah. And then not talk to him for 3 days. I would never do no shit like that.
Look,
it's this generation. I feel.
It's not
she said it. It's because.
Honestly,
but hold on. But our
it
generation
is
raised this.
generation.
But so honestly, so then you need to blame your parents.
Maybe.
Because you clearly weren't taught right.
Not my parents.
You can't even say that though. I'm telling you.
So then it can't be us.
I feel like
unless we're the start. Unless we started it.
I feel like it is us. But you know what else I think it is? I think it is our parents and how they've raised us.
True.
Does that make sense? Like, I feel like I've dealt with a lot of men with mommy issues, daddy issues, and all of that really plays a huge role in how they see their relationships in the future.
With
if they
women,
even want to get married, if they want, just somebody to never get married, or if they just want to hook up, or if they want this or they want that, or if they have abandonment issues and then they turn around and they abandon somebody else. It's like, you know what I mean? I feel like these horrible cycles just are getting passed down.
And real fast to piggyback on what Brittany's saying, ladies, if a man is not take care of his kids, that is the ultimate red flag. Don't date him.
Oh my God, yeah.
Don't date him.
It is.
Like you just said it, abandonment issues. He's abandoning these fucking human beings that he helped create. Like don't date, don't listen
Hold on. That's so not fair.
No, can I finish?
And I'm a piggyback on that when she's done talking.
It's not fair.
But I think that's part of the problem of us women. We hear the sad story and we feel bad and we feel that goes back to what I said. Oh, he hasn't had the real one to show him, or there's no chance. But it's like, no, that's who they are. That's who they're gonna be. Yes. You're not gonna change them. They're not about to all of a sudden want to be in a relationship.
You're not special,
right.
Ladies. You're not special.
Right.
You ain't special. He
Ladies,
ain't changing for you.
I'm so fucking sorry. I didn't know that you were these fucking godsends that these three fucking ladies are making everybody see what I should be. I am so fucking sorry. I didn't realize it. Oh my God. You don't drive no men away at all with some of your horseshit that some of y'all do. Are you out of your fucking mind? It's always the man's fault. You guys do nothing.
Who said that though? Who said that
though? You do nothing at all. And I'm gonna try to channel my man Abba real quick from Abba and
I have a
Breed.
question.
Nothing. You have a sickness and you don't want to address it. There's stuff wrong with everybody, but you always seem to point it on the man.
We were perfect.
No, you guys never come from women. Women,
I'm talking
a
about
lot
men,
of you
that's
are the
what I
problem.
know, but it goes both ways.
I'm gonna channel my inner Brittany.
That's what we were talking about.
Brittany's, or not Brittany's, but wait, ladies, you're the fucking problem. You need therapy.
Explain yourself.
Some of y'all need help.
Explain
it's
yourself.
on both sides.
I agree
All
with
right,
you.
I have a question for everybody.
Yeah, go ahead, Anna.
So,
and again, disclaimer.
In order to deal with someone, what are your standards? What do you feel like a person has to have, or what do you look for?
Me, I personally want look for a person that supports me in every way, like in what I want to do with my life and a career, and that really pushes me. A person that's ambitious, like a partner. I've always said that all I ever wanted was a partner, like a partner. That's it. You know what I mean? A person that just tells the truth and that's really by my side because they believe in what I do and really support what I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Brittany? Well, let's hear it.
I'm like, do we
make it quick? Make it quick. Look, make it fucking
no,
quick.
seriously, my biggest thing, I just want a man who's family oriented. Family is big to me. Huge on family. I want a man that's gonna come in and love me and my kids just like they're his. So family has to be number one.
Okay.
So that's my big thing.
But hold that thought, because we gotta take a break.
And we're back. So, Brittany, I feel like you had more.
What?
I feel like your shit was a
More.
tad. I know we said wrap it up, but we didn't say stop at one. We just said, quick, crisp, clean, bam, go down the line. What do you want?
So family oriented number one, definitely. Actually, I should have put God first. Somebody that has, it doesn't have to be somebody that has to go to church all the time, but at least like be open to going to church and having like some faith, like just having a God believer.
Remember
Just
when
to
I
make it
say
simple,
crisp,
God
clean,
believer.
go down the
Literally,
fucking middle?
yes. All right, well, you know what?
See,
Now you asking for more.
you told her to
asking
bring
for
it up.
more. All
Bring
right,
your
and
shit
then
I know, but I knew I could roast her a little bit.
and then the intimacy. I need intimacy and affection and love.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead,
Steve.
Steve.
I
We'll
can't wait to hear this.
Y'all want about me?
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I'm just looking for a partner. I'm just looking for somebody who's just going to support me in doing what I'm doing and understand that what I'm doing is for the betterment of us. And hopefully I can just, be the sole provider so she can have the life she wants. If she wants to be a stay-at-home wife or mom, cool. If she wants to go out and work and do whatever, all right, fine. But I'm not looking. I'm not looking for a charity case. I'm looking for a partner. My shit's simple.
Me too.
My shit's real simple. Sex
Ours are
every now
all
and again,
simple.
cuddles every night, and that's it. That's all. And don't get mad at me when I drool on our pillows.
And what if her love language? What if her love language isn't touch? Can you?
Well,
live with
then,
that?
honey bun, we
Can
not
you
gonna
live with
work.
that? Oh,
We're probably not gonna work.
She has to be able to.
She has to be.
I need
I
love
need
and
that.
affection.
I personally need that.
Yes, he needs that. Thank you. Yes.
That's more important to me than what's between your fucking legs or lack thereof.
Wait.
Definitely. I feel like
Was
as
that a
we get
pause
older,
moment?
Yeah.
My bad. Shit. Again, I said disclaimer
It
earlier.
sounded like you
I
were
mean,
saying
I
dick
agree
and
with
not
that,
no
though.
dick.
I did.
as we get older, well, I guess it depends. Based on Brittany's description, maybe it might be
Right.
different for different people, but
Yeah.
I feel like once you get older, it's not about the sex. It's not all about that. Like, I feel like if we're not connecting, and then I'm not even gonna get moved or feel any type of way and wanna get in a bed with you if I feel like we're not connecting mentally and emotionally. At least for me.
I feel like that makes
See how quick hers was?
The physical.
Britt said, "I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Who the fuck?
Just
Get out of here! I don't even know what
saying.
that is." For me, I have to agree. Like, because the mental makes it the best. Like when you connect mentally. Like, let's say someone you connect physically and it's good before the mental comes is good. It's even better when you
have that mental,
connection.
But wouldn't you know that
she didn't-
beforehand?
You weren't.
Yes.
You should know that
Yeah.
even before if you
That's
know
what
how
I'm
good the
saying.
sex
So what
is.
do you-
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you're saying as the relationship goes on, if that is something that diminishes.
Can I keep it a buck? I think sex is introduced too fast.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
Yes, which brings us back to
the hookup
culture.
yeah.
So
So what do you?
me, I'm a
what-
person. I mean, I don't put a time limit on things, but that's not what it's
So
about
how
for me.
soon
so
is too soon?
I don't. I mean, like I said, I don't put a time limit on things. So I'm gonna give you an example. So I dealt with somebody before, right? And we kicked it a couple times, and our bond was real cool. Like, I really, really liked him. He really liked me. We definitely, was a match. Whatever. And after maybe like 4 times kicking it, he tried to get it, and I was like, "Chill, we're not there yet." And he basically said to me, "I don't like to wait because then if you whack, then." Basically I'm wasting my time.
Oh,
And
wow.
I couldn't even be mad at him because
At least
all
he was
in all,
honest.
He was honest, right? And we've all been there where we like somebody, we waited, and it's like,
Yeah.
well, damn, I waited for that.
Well,
But I
how
said
long
that-
was he waiting though? Because you said you hung out like 4 or 5 times.
Right. So it wasn't at all thing. And then I said to him, okay, so what if I give it to you now and then you end up being whack, period? Then I'm just shit out of luck, right? But
Just
always
me
wasting my
personally-
pussy on you.
Right.
Wasting my pussy points on you.
You always gotta take it up a notch. Like, well, you could just be whack, period. He just
I'm
said your
just
vagina's
saying.
whack.
The thing
Yes.
is,
He said, well,
to her-
what if you whack, nigga?
Like,
Everything whack about
period.
you.
Like,
First of all, he said that to her first. Was
No,
like,
he
Right.
just said,
"You're
what if
whack."
it's whack,
But
which
me
means the
personally, I
nanner.
don't
She
put a
said
time
your
limit on
whole
things.
life is whack.
You don't put a time
I don't
limit
think
on
she
things.
said that.
right. But,
Okay.
you know,
It was a joke,
Yeah.
Sam.
Okay.
I just feel like, I mean, for me personally, I'm older and I know what I'm looking for. So at this point in time in my life, I'm not just going to give it up to give it up. Of course, I love sex. I think it's great. But at this point, I'm not just going to, have sex with you just because.
Can
Like,
y'all
Okay.
flame her
And
the
we're
way
all
y'all
older
flame
now
me?
too
Okay.
to have a little bit
Personally.
more self-control
Okay.
with sex, because I've gone months and months without it because
For sure.
I want the connection more than I want just to get dick down. You can do that.
Right.
You can walk outside and any man will fuck you.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I don't look down on people that have sex on the first night, because I know relationships
Right,
that
it's what works
are
for
still
them.
together
Me neither.
after having
Ladies,
sex on
I
the
don't
first
know. I
night.
don't
you're
really think there should be a
champions.
time.
You're champions.
Steve, do you think so?
What?
Do you think there should be a time? That's too soon.
He's a man though, and you probably want it the same day, right?
I mean,
The
look,
same
I'm
night.
not gonna sit there and say no to the same day, but I also don't move with the mindset that if you do it the same day, you're a whore.
That is bad.
No, yeah,
So
no,
I was
I don't
going to
think.
ask you,
hold
if
on,
a girl
hold on.
do give it to you the first day, would you still take her serious?
Yes,
Why not?
No, he
You know
said
what?
yeah.
100%. Yes.
Why not? I don't feel like.
Well-
honestly,
Well, first off,
honestly,
it was a question to me, and then I
I'm-
said yes,
I
and then
asked
you
you.
still saying why not?
But I asked.
No, she's saying like the
She's
dudes.
And
who
I told
do
you
that.
yes.
I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
Yeah, she's saying
So-
the dudes that don't do that, but that's an immature clown.
well,
Right.
no, well,
Right.
well,
Who'll be
Just like,
you know,
I feel
fuck
like
you and-
people have asked dudes before, like, if is your judgment based on a woman of how many men she slept with? Some men take that seriously, some men don't.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
we grown now.
the bodies,
Yeah.
the body
Right,
count,
right.
which is
Yeah,
ridiculous
so
too.
that's-
Because most men have had like
ridiculous,
30s,
too.
40s, 50s.
Yeah,
Whoa!
But if women had that,
30,
they'd be
40,
wrong.
50.
Yo, there's some women who aren't
Listen,
even
some
in double
dudes be out
digits.
there giving it up like that.
Yo, there's some women who aren't in double digits, and these dudes be mad that they just got 8 partners. Oh, you're a
Right.
slut. But they're
Right.
in double.
I mean, that is close to 10.
No,
High.
but they're in high double digits. They're in like 60s.
They're almost triple.
Sam, come on, dude, that was good.
They're almost triple.
That was
I,
funny.
I feel like most guys are like having sex by at least 9, 10.
Yeah.
What?
Right.
Yes.
Steve, you've talked about it.
I would think
Yes.
that's light, though. I
I
feel
was-
like most have had more.
I felt like I
the
was
average
abused.
has had more.
I'm
Personally.
Yes, most of them are happy. I've had guys happily tell me, "Yeah, man, it started like 9."
I
Yeah.
guarantee
I
you.
know what
I
I was doing,
guarantee
I
you
just
right now,
did it.
it was not a happy experience for him. I'll put fucking
Well, most
money
of
on
them-
it.
I've
It
had
is-
many guys say that.
Yeah.
At
And they're
first I
full.
thought it was a
I
Caribbean
promise
thing.
you, they're fucking lying. If you really get deep down, it's like, and you know what? I guarantee you, most of those motherfuckers are fucked in the head.
Well,
I
now
promise you.
I have to-
Hold on. I will fucking
Steve,
bank on
Steve,
it that
I
they're
have-
fucked in the head.
Okay.
And the fact that she's not saying nothing proves I'm right.
She didn't even say that.
Steve, I
But
didn't
Steve,
even-
I think what you're right, because I think now with sexual assault, and people know exactly what sexual assault is, and statutory rape and things like that. We didn't know that as kids, so they think they the man when
And how much you wanna
hold on
be-
when a
Right.
14-year-old has sex with them at 9, not knowing that's sexual assault. That's
exactly
rape.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah.
Yes, you didn't even let
Yeah.
me like.
You didn't
just over
even-
here fucking going off.
Yeah.
Nah, because you were saying it was like something to be bigged up.
No,
No, she didn't even say it in
I
that
never.
context.
No, I'm saying the men that I have talked to,
They're open.
And at first, I thought it was a Caribbean thing. Like, my baby father's from Guyana, and he boasts about that, and he's like, oh, no. Like some men, I feel like it's just like a badge of honor or some type.
Basically,
of
it's a double
But-
standard.
Right, right.
When you
Because if
think about, like,
Steve,
I
it's
don't
a double
understand-
standard.
All right, I guess maybe I'm just the anomaly in the group, or in the group of men, I guess. But I really don't see how a body count, fucking, in terms of being a dude,
Yeah.
makes you
No, it's-
anything.
But
No.
like Steve, basically what she was saying was, if she had the conversation with someone and said, "Hey, I started having sex at 9," they would look at her nuts.
I would look at who touched you.
Well, most men don't think that.
Most
they
men
think
don't
that
think
it
that
was
way.
voluntary and it was consensual. and
I
that
don't
she's
know.
just a
I
young
gotta really be a
hoe.
buck, yo.
Men
I don't
don't
know
think that way.
one fucking dude who would, if a woman were to say my first sexual encounter was at 9 years old, would not immediately say who touched you.
But the thing is, Steve,
I don't
you got
know
3
one
women
Maybe
dating
because
fucking
I've
man.
heard it so
But-
much that it doesn't even.
This
I'll
reminds
be
me
like,
what
wow,
I preach to
9.
my
That's
girls.
Hold
a
on.
little
I
bit.
whack my bag 2 times a day.
Steve, but
I'm
you're
not
also a
even that
different-
perverted.
Steve,
you're
you're
a
a
Who
different
what
kind.
the fuck are we talking
A
about?
lot of men out there are
Different.
predators, though, and this is what I preach to the youth I work with.
Whoa.
You know, I work with
Let
couple
him
adolescents,
let her
and
talk.
these girls that are 14, 15, 16, they talk to these grown men, and they think, you know, it makes them feel better about themselves, all this and that. And I said, you should be scared that a grown man wants to talk to you.
I
You know,
agree.
These are the things you should be thinking about, you know?
Yeah.
And most men, I would say,
But
not.
Steve, that's
They're
what the thing is.
predators.
You're sitting here with 3
Predators.
women, you know, of different walks of life, and we're telling you that the average man, because we date men, are
Right.
ignorant.
We're not talking
But
about
so-
you. We're not saying that
No,
there's
and I
still
know you're
aren't
not
good
talking
men
about
out there,
me,
but
but
majority of men ain't shit.
But
There
I
you go.
hear-
Yeah.
They ain't shit.
Hold on.
You
reality.
ain't shit. I hate all you.
And none of you, and the majority of women are dog shit too.
You're right,
Amount of
but
these
there's
fucking
still
women
some
out
good
here.
ones.
Hold on.
I
Imagine the
preached that
chicks
at the
out here.
beginning.
Imagine, yeah, but I don't hear y'all blasting that shit. Yeah, bitches
I don't
ain't
date
shit.
women.
Hoes
I
ain't shit.
said at the
Y'all-
beginning that
nobody-
most men ain't shit, and I always used to preach that. But now I said
She
I can't
definitely
even say
said
that
that.
because women are just as bad. I
She
said
did say that. Yes,
And
she did.
Steve, first of all,
That's why
we
she
don't
just got
date
quiet.
women, so we're talking about dating the opposite sex, the people that we
Right,
date.
right.
We're talking about our experiences of people we date. I can't speak on it. You speak on it. Speak on how bad women treat you. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Actually, most of the women I date are actually quite nice.
So then why? What
then why you
ground?
single?
Yeah, what ground do you have to? Why you? Yeah, like what ground do you
Because
have to stand
I've
on?
watched a lot of my friends, good dudes, get dragged by filthy, fucking, disgusting whores. I've
But
watched
again,
it.
do you
What
think
makes
that
them
they
a
didn't
whore?
see
Why
the
you gotta
yellow
be so
flags, the
strong?
green
Like,
flags,
what-
the orange
what
flags?
the hell is that?
You feel like they didn't see that, or they saw it and they ignored it?
Hold on, and don't look. I'm a fair person. I
Mm-hmm.
tell the friends, you know that you should treat her as a fucking dump. She's a booger.
Steve, you don't
dig her
treat the
out-
women you date like that. So cut
No,
it
no,
all the
I
fuck
know
out.
because first off, I
You
don't.
fall in love like.
That's not true.
All right. I don't give a fuck.
It's not true.
You got
Okay.
shit here.
All right.
No, because Sam's getting all up in the
We
feelings
are
right
the
now, and I
same
don't
in
know
that
why.
aspect, but
and,
okay.
and but all I'm saying, because I'm not talking about again all women. I'm only talking about
You
some
just
of the
said.
shit. No, I said if I did say all women, I apologize, but I meant like specific types of women because there are
what we're
these women.
talking
Please
out there.
about.
specify.
Huh?
Please specify.
I mean, I'm talking about there's women who red tag fucking young kids, talk about, oh, when he get older, he gonna be something else. You
Right,
talk
right.
about some of these older women who red tag,
That
especially
ain't
athletes.
right. That ain't right.
Especially
But
athletes.
Steve,
And I'm
you don't
not
have no
For sure.
personal experience about.
but
with
I
shitty
was a
women.
young kid who was taken advantage of by a girl who was much older than me.
Well, okay.
So you're telling me that
No, I'm
that's
talking about
no
your
experience.
dating experience.
Yeah.
In
That's
my
what we're
dating
talking
experience, because I'm very selective of who I date. That's the difference between
As
me
you
and y'all.
should be.
I don't just date because I think someone's cute.
Excuse me?
What are you
neither,
talking-
neither do
Ah,
I.
yeah.
I wasn't
you
talking
do.
about
Yes,
you.
you
Be full of
fucking
shit.
do.
You just said I'm
You
not like
fucking
y'all.
do.
Like
If
you going
they-
I was
nuts.
talking about
You rate
women.
them
I was
first.
talking about
If
women.
they're up to date for you, if they're in that high ranking for you, you're like,
That's
all right,
why I just
you ain't
asked.
talking to somebody who you are not physically attractive to.
Oh, 100%.
You are not.
100%.
So, all right.
Speak
so
on
what's
it.
first? First
Speak
is
on
physical, right? First is physical. You're gonna look at that person. You don't know who they fucking are from fucking a hole in the fucking head. You'll be like,
Yeah.
my mom used to say that shit.
All right. So,
Fucking-
Steve,
anyways,
for
hold on,
you,
hold on.
are looks
And
really
you
number
just
one?
gonna go-
No.
Okay.
And you know
Oh,
damn well it's
you're
not.
so full
He a
of
fucking
shit.
Hold on,
damn
she
lie.
know- hold on.
He a
No,
damn lie.
no.
Your soulmate could be on 600-pound life, and you.
I
will
promise you
not-
that would never be.
and you
No,
will
there's
never-
limits to that. There's limits to it.
You
But
will
I'm the
never
same way.
even-
Thank
Looks
you.
aren't everything.
Stop.
Yeah.
They're
Stop.
not.
No.
Stop.
Me
He
personally,
wouldn't
She goes from
he
here to
wouldn't
fuck it up here.
Because you wouldn't even give somebody who is plus size a chance because that's not your body type. That's not what you go for.
What?
Little do you
Who?
know.
maybe not
Little
plus
do you
size,
know.
but I've definitely witnessed Steve go
Little
for girls,
do
and I'd be
you
like,
know.
really?
Thank
That
you.
don't even look
No.
like you, bruh. So,
all you do is talk about the standards, what you wouldn't do, and plus size women are this, plus size women are that.
I know.
And
This is the
be
biggest
honest,
fucking lie I've ever heard in my life.
No.
This is the biggest lie
No.
I've ever heard.
You are number one to go off looks first, so I don't know how you could sit here and be like, I didn't care about looks.
but you see, that's the thing about Steve. He talked that shit.
Yeah, but don't
he's
really
not
be about it.
about
Yeah, he don't
So,
really-
Steve is the
I'll
freaking
give-
teddy bear inside. He talks all
I'll-
that hard shit, but he's a fucking teddy bear.
I'll throw
You
Steve a
should know
life.
that, Brittany.
I'm gonna throw Steve a
He
life
talks about
rap.
the looks, but he'll go for the okay girl.
Brett.
Which
Ain't gonna
I
give
go
them
for
a
the
chance.
okay dude too. Like I don't
So,
feel like looks are everything.
Ain't gonna give them a chance.
A
But
dude
listen,
can be okay,
I'll
and
get-
if our emotional connection is there, he could become more attractive. Me
Yeah.
personally, I don't go for the pretty
Will
boy.
you give them
I
a
don't-
chance to become more
I don't
emotionally
go for the
attractive?
person everybody
Nope.
else wants.
Well, Steve, I'll give Steve a life
Nope.
rap here. Steve
Nope.
be talking all this shit, listeners, but Steve ain't really about it, just like Hannah said. And we had
I've
this
known
talk.
Steve for 10 years.
What's wrong
Once.
with a preference?
That's his preference. But I'm saying,
Yeah, that's his
If I
preference.
have a
I'm
preference,
saying,
then I have a preference.
if there's a great match for you, you would
no,
overlook
to you,
them.
to you,
You would overlook
that's
them.
true.
Brittany. You think it would be to you?
That's true.
To be honest,
Whatever.
though, I don't even know
it
what
could be
Steve's
to
type
you
is.
if you would have given them a chance, but you don't want to give them a
Britt,
chance. 'cause
why
all
don't
see
you,
is
but Brittany,
fucking-
why don't you just give me the fucking credit I deserve? So when I said, I'm like, yo, I'm not really attracted to this person physically. Why not just leave it at that? And eventually, if I meet the person and maybe something clicks or whatever, and something does happen, then that can happen as well.
nothing
But
is
Brittany,
wrong. Nothing is wrong
you're
with your
making
approach,
you're
right?
making me
Nothing is
legitimate.
wrong with
The
your
very
approach.
thing you're complaining about me doing is something you're trying to fucking make me do, and that's immediately like somebody directly based off looks first. The very thing you have a problem with me doing,
So
you're
what
trying
are you
to
talking-
make me do.
What are you talking about? I have no issue with you being like that, and that's what you want to do. Cool, but you can't sit up here and be like, I don't care about
Brittany,
looks.
I don't know what happens
He does
until it
care about
fucking
looks, but
happens.
they're not
Yeah.
I
everything.
do care
But they're
about
not
looks.
everything to him.
Right.
You gotta get past the fucking.
But
you gotta
Brittany,
get past the looks
it's
to even
not
talk
my
to them.
end all be
For
all.
5,
I don't
10
know why
minutes.
you don't understand this. It's not my end all be all.
Steven.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's just put a pin in
We're
that.
gonna-
Britt, I
yeah,
know
we're
you
gonna
had
put a pin on it.
some questions.
You can't be honest with yourself. You can't be honest. Cool.
I'm the most honest nigga on this podcast.
Okay.
I think maybe Steve, you could say, you know what?
Oh, I'm so fucking sick that I gotta
Oh,
fucking,
you
I gotta
I
sugarcoat
don't know.
shit while women are just allowed to be like, I'm just not
We're not-
interested.
I'm-
Guess what?
I
I'm
didn't say-
just not fucking
That's
interested. How
fine.
about
Steve.
that?
It's okay.
You act like the fatties are knocking down your door or some shit.
How
Like the
about
fatties are
that?
like, we
I'm
want
just not
Steve.
fucking
Like,
interested.
come on.
Is that
That's
enough?
okay.
Guess what?
Is
Sometimes
that
it be
enough?
Like that.
That is oh.
Sometimes it be like that.
That's okay.
And if I meet the motherfucker
that
and I
is
get
okay.
interested,
It's okay.
then
Let's
I
not-
get interested.
We're telling you it's okay.
It's okay. Steve.
You're
God.
Want to know
It's
what? That's
A-okay.
the problem with online dating. That goes back to what I said.
Yeah.
People don't meet in person anymore. So I feel like the only way people meet people these days is through online dating.
Right.
And I fucking hate it. I
Oh.
absolutely hate it.
Girl.
Every time I go on it, I swear to God, I'm not going
I'm
back.
angry.
You been
Yeah.
catfished,
It's
Hannah?
like,
You
have I
been
been catfished? No. I mean, I definitely had people where
They didn't look the same.
They-
You've never been catfished?
not
Fully,
not
like a totally
no.
different
I definitely
person.
had people where they look different. Like, okay, you took pictures of your face, but you ain't show your body. Where I
Or
thought you
the
was
best
chunky,
part-
you
Ooh,
was
wait, she's allowed to get away with
this
that.
big.
Hannah, the best part is when they have pictures from when they were young and used to look good. And they
Right, things like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
so
Or-
going back to that, I've definitely been, dealt people that I met off dating sites or whatever, where we chatted and over the phone, I almost fell in love. It was all good, and we saw each other, and it was like, yeah, and it wasn't even based off looks, but
Physical.
it was just
If
The
sometimes in
connection
person-
wasn't there.
No,
Let's just
but
keep it
you know
real.
what?
You
That's
do
real.
have to
sometimes it's
be.
just not there.
Because
You're
sometimes,
attracted
and not for nothing,
somebody.
sometimes even in different environments, let's say y'all kick it and everything is great when you go to his house, but then y'all go on a date and it's weird and it's awkward. That shit happened. That happened to me, and I was like, wait, what happened? You were fucking great when we were just kicking it at my house. And then you realize
Right.
that person is socially awkward and doesn't really mess with you, and it
Like
just
for me,
sucks.
like I said, looks are definitely not everything. Me personally, I'll go for the okay looking dude because if we emotionally connect, you can become real fine, real
Yeah,
quick.
exactly.
Versus you can look good as hell, and guess what? Your personality sucks.
Sucks.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
personality
I feel you.
And you
Oh,
become
yeah.
ugly.
And then you're
real
ugly.
quick.
But
So,
Real fast.
Like I said, I
Hold
don't
on.
go for the
Exactly.
pretty boy. I don't go for the person that everybody else wants. I don't want to feel like I have to be at my P's and Q's every second just to keep your attention.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, there you
fuck
go.
all that shit.
I
don't need all
agree.
that.
But Hannah,
But
before we
I feel like they play a
continue,
Listen, man.
we
You
gotta
the
take.
The attraction has to be
Hold
there.
on,
That's
guys.
all I'm gonna say.
Listen, man.
I know, but we gotta take our final
Final
break.
break.
can't believe I can't find anybody, and then men and women are just all pissed.
It's always funny, to see Steve
and I can't fucking
with
help
other
it.
females.
What?
Because he just loves to debate, and he always gets shut down.
No, I don't.
But
No,
yet
I
he still
fucking don't.
Rah.
No one's ever shut me down. It's
That's a lie.
never happened.
That's a lie.
It hasn't happened.
That's a lie.
I'm the fucking heavyweight champ when it comes to
Get
this.
the fuck
Are you
outta
out of your
here.
mind?
No, I'm not.
Ain't
Are you
no-
out of your mind?
Hannah,
You forget how long I've known you?
yes, but you don't realize the things that happen behind the scenes that you don't see. It's okay, they're pumpkin. But
Anyway.
Brittany,
I co-sign for you a lot of times, though, right?
you do.
But I still
Stop shitting on your female friends, Steve. You never talk this way about your male friends.
Yes, I do. Brittany,
So
Never.
hold on, because I want to make sure
It's enough.
I get Brittany's. I know she has some good questions, and I really want
Let's
to
hear
these.
it, Brett.
Come on, Brett.
Oh my
Let's
God,
go.
you
go,
guys.
Britt. Let's go.
Come on, Brett.
All right. And talking about relationships, I figured we'd do something called an animal exercise,
Oh shit,
Oh,
we're getting
God.
one.
which
I
really
like it.
tells a lot about you as a person.
I'm gonna go
and
first.
Deeper
I feel
meanings,
like this
right?
could be.
I'm gonna go first.
So
I volunteer.
I'm gonna go into the first question.
Okay.
Is what is your favorite animal?
I would say a whale.
That's your favorite animal?
No, I fuck with whales.
No, your
yo.
favorite animal.
Oh, like
Your favorite animal.
I
Like your
really
favorite
fuck
one.
with whales though. All right, cat. No, I like dogs too.
Oh my God, this ain't
Okay,
fucking.
let me.
Do you see why women are difficult? I have a one-word answer.
All right,
I got
I'll
my
pick.
answer.
I'll pick whale
And why do you like whales?
because they deep sea dive. No, because they're fucking majestic, yo, and they are super smart. They go to the depths of the ocean. They fucking scrap with giant squids. They're so fascinating.
I hate
It's
her
crazy
fucking
how
answer
big they
so
are.
much.
And they
she
only eat
bothers
krill.
me. Sam bothers
Right,
me.
and they eat like so little.
They
right?
eat so little. They're so huge. They live forever, and they're just amazing. And they're
bothers me.
gentle.
Sam
Right,
bothers
gentle.
me.
They're like
creatures.
these gentle giants.
She fucking annoys me.
Bitch,
All right,
first-
Brittany,
well,
what's your
hold
favorite
on.
animal?
No, bitch, because don't interrupt me when I'm trying to give props to the animal I fuck with, ho. And that, I'm gonna go interrupt your shit.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, bitch.
I love
Wow,
me some
she didn't
dogs.
she didn't deserve to be
I'm
called
a dog
that.
No,
girl.
you.
You.
like
But she
dogs.
started talking.
That wasn't
I
talking
love
about-
dogs.
Why
And
do you
it's
like-
hard because I love animals.
Me
but
too.
in
Oh,
general,
God.
turtles.
I feel the
love me some
same.
turtles. I've been into bunnies lately. But anyways,
Okay,
I'm
what's
gonna
your
go
favorite?
with dogs. I'm gonna say dogs because they're loyal.
Oh, I want to say it
They,
so bad. I can't.
I know. Don't even. Because I already knew after you said that where you were going with the shit, and you could just shut the fuck up.
You want to sing the song, Steve?
They're always there.
If I say what I want to say,
Happy
we're gonna
to
have
see
to sing
you.
the song.
Go ahead.
You know what? Yeah, exactly.
Say
So
it.
Shut up. No,
Oh.
you can't, because that's gonna go on a tangent, and I'm trying to do my animal exercise.
Okay, sorry.
We got 4 more motherfucking questions
Steve.
in it.
Go ahead, Steve.
So that's why I love dogs. What do you love, Steve?
My favorite animal is actually ducks.
Oh, you talk about me, nigga. Like,
And why do you like them?
duck?
Because they can swim and fly.
Swamp pigeons? Fuck you, man.
That's your favorite one.
The ducks are my
Wow.
favorite animal.
Right when you think you know somebody.
And
I know, right?
and
Why?
odd little tidbit. Did you know a duck's quack
Echo?
can't echo?
Oh, wow. The
Okay.
blasphemy.
All right. What's your favorite?
So,
animal?
see how quick I did it in Sam's red-headed ass couldn't
I'm
do.
gonna say a panda bear. They're just
You're so cute.
they're just
You.
so adorable.
Yeah.
Right?
Why?
They're just- huh?
Because they're adorable.
Yeah, they're just
Just
furry
cute.
and cute,
Cute.
cuddly.
They
Because she's
eat,
imagining her future kids.
they eat bamboo.
They're gonna be little pandas. You're
Yeah.
right.
Okay, guys. So think about your answer, and whatever your answer was is supposed to mean who you're attracted to.
Okay.
Oh,
So Sam going with the whales, she said they're majestic, they're gentle. Do you feel like that's some of the characteristics that you look for?
Yeah, they
in a
also
man?
scrap with the giant squid, so they
Scrap
ain't no
with the
punks.
giant- okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they tip over ships and shit. Moby Dick. You know what I mean?
I feel
So,
like
yeah.
mine was very fitting. I love, dogs. I feel like loyal, affection. 2 things I want: loyalty and affection.
Yeah.
Steve, I don't know where you were going with the fucking ducks.
He said their assholes quack and they don't echo.
This is supposed to be deep answers, but okay.
It's actually not, because this question
which
is.
I thought was funny that you said
It's
Canada's,
fucking
and you
in the
said they were
words
only
of
cute,
my favorite
and you
animal,
just went on
it's
about
fucking
how you didn't
duck
care
shit.
about looks.
But at the same time, a panda will throw down.
See?
Right.
They don't taking no shit. So a panda
Nobody's
will stick up for
fucking
its
with
right.
killer whales.
Hold on, can I ask you a question?
No one's fucking with-
Outside of humans, what animals
They're
fuck with
soft
ducks?
and can also
What's that?
throw down.
What animals
That's what
fuck
I
with
go
ducks?
for.
That fuck with ducks.
Everyone
Hawks.
fucks with ducks.
Eagles.
Well, that's none of y'all, so I'm good. So shut your faces.
All right.
Well, if you come into the ocean one day and I'm hungry, I might eat your ass.
All right, what's
Okay.
the animal?
Because I didn't just say a blue whale, nigga. I said all whales, killer whales, shamu.
So basically, all the ones that still eat plankton and all that.
I'm just saying they ain't no punks.
So you're actually not my adversary, and I can just fly away from your fat ass.
All right. Call me what you want. Call it what you want.
You couldn't even make it over the
I know,
ocean.
right?
Like, where are you flying to?
You see what I'm saying?
Ducks don't
You see
fly
what I'm-
like that.
Yes, they do
really
actually.
don't.
They don't fly like
They
that.
fly hundreds of miles.
They
Are you
fly
out of
a
your
couple
mind?
miles down south at the and not even all dogs.
Brittany, you couldn't even fucking make it in a single shot down south in a car. What the fuck are you talking about? You got the nerve to talk about ducks. Shut your face. Continue reading.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Try to come for me. I told you. See, that's why the duck is my actual favorite animal, and not just some goofy
That's
shit
so
for this
surprising,
question.
Though. Like I said, you could know somebody for years and not really.
Yes,
You wouldn't think he
ducks-
would have put the duck. I thought he was going to pick a
Duck,
cat.
Ducks are my favorite animals. Yes.
Then again, are you surprised that I said a panda bear? Did that surprise you?
No.
We're gonna go to
Okay.
what animal would you want to be? So not your favorite animal, but an animal you'd want to be. I'm gonna go first. I just asked. I said I would love to be, which is funny because I don't like cats, but I'd be a cat because I just feel like they can just, you know, they just lay down and just get rubbed all day.
Just say what you
and they
want to
just
fucking
get so
say.
much
All your meals are
affection.
prepared for you.
And they
People
just-
come and rub your back, and when you're feeling
Just
pissy,
leave-
they
I
leave
just-
you alone.
Yeah,
Shush.
Yup. And I just go explore outside. All right.
Simple.
Damn,
Simple.
I'm going to have to stick with the whale. Like,
Your favorite one?
I'm the biggest mammal in the ocean. I'm fucking really important. People love me. Okay.
What?
Nobody really fucks with me. I got my cousins, the killer whales. I got my back. You feel me? Like, no, I'm staying with a whale. I'm staying. And you know what? I don't like water. As you guys know, I fucking hate water. But, you know, if I'm a whale, I can't drown.
You could actually, and then when you die, you explode.
Yeah, but you don't really drown. You know, they can hold their breath for like 3 days.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Favorite animal?
Nigga.
Put Thor's hammer on
I mean,
their
who
head
you'd
and see if
wanna
they
be?
don't drown.
So what are we talking about here? Go ahead, Steve.
I feel like normally I would say a leopard, just because they're pretty. And
They are gorgeous.
Who's fucking with a leopard?
Right.
Same.
Nobody.
A lot of other
Okay,
things,
now.
actually.
They're
Lions,
great
Win,
hunt-
though.
and they're
Lions,
great. So think of it,
tigers,
Hannah. They're great
bears.
providers. They're great hunters.
Ugh.
Right.
Oh
They
my
always
god.
catch-
Right.
Yeah. So.
Steven?
Steve, come
Who
on,
do you
girl.
wanna be?
Like, can you get into it?
I actually am. You guys
So
are just
what
giving
what
dumb
animal
answers.
would you be?
Would I be?
You said duck. Like that was fucking prolific.
I'd be a tortoise.
Okay, slow and steady.
A sea turtle.
Damn, nigga. All right.
You'd be a wait.
All right. So
They live to be
wait,
like
why?
100. Whoa, because they get to live to be like 150.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, all
I
right.
like that answer.
So you want to live long in this fucked up world?
Yes, so I
Okay.
can watch it burn.
Okay. So that means everybody think about your answer. That the answer to that means how others perceive you. So tortoise.
Okay.
Tortoise
Wait, I had to
for
think
a
about it. I
reason.
was like,
That means how people look at you, what they think about you, right?
they think I'm big as fuck.
You said it.
You know what?
But
I
you
can live
also
with that.
said-
And full of
they're the
fucking hot air
giants.
and it
What
explode
else
at any
did you
minute.
say? Oh, you said more than that they're big as fuck.
Yeah, no, that's the
said more.
Yeah, I think they're fascinating. I think they're powerful. I think
more.
they're gentle.
She
You
said
said
the
no
same
one's
thing
fucking
5
with them down
times.
there.
Because
Okay.
that's what they are. What do you want? What do you want me to make up something else?
I don't know. How
You
about a
haven't
fact
said
about it?
anything.
I
Yes,
mean,
I did.
I'm cool. I'm cool with that. What people say about leopards and panda bears. I
Yeah.
feel like they
I can live with
they
that.
say
feel like that
good
was-
things.
Even
so
if they
I'm
even
alright
if they
with
bring
that.
up that I'm big as hell, I can live with that.
Okay, guys.
Big as hell.
If you
Oh,
were
so just skip me.
placed. Oh, sorry. How do you
just get
feel about the
fucking
tortoise? You said you get to
First of
live
all,
it.
you're
Okay.
complaining we're even doing
No,
this.
but hold on. The last question was though when What was it again?
How did she skip you? You said sea
The
turtle.
last
You
question
answered it.
was an animal you'd want to be.
Oh,
You
that was the last
answered
question?
that.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
my
how
bad. I
you answered
apologize. Oh, I'm
it.
sorry.
See?
I thought there was another question after
Next
that.
question.
We're trying to
If you
start.
were placed in a dark room alone, how would you feel?
I have anxiety, so I probably wouldn't like it.
Where's the room?
Yeah, like, is
Is it my room?
It doesn't say a specific fucking room.
No,
Just
that
if
makes a
you were
difference.
I feel
A
like I'd be
dark-
okay
a
unless
dark
it was somewhere really creepy, but
room,
I would probably
how
be fine.
would you feel?
If it's my room, I'd be totally fine.
Yeah, if it's my fucking room, I'm good.
If it's a
grab
I
my
feel
phone
random,
like
and
I'd be
beat
fine.
it.
yeah, if it's a random
Unless I start
jigsaw
hearing crazy
basement,
noises or something, I'd be fine.
Yeah.
Everyone be fine?
No,
if
I'm
I was
telling-
somewhere and I didn't know where the
Yeah,
fuck
if
I
I
was,
was-
it was pitch black. No, I'm not
Yeah,
fine.
I'm
So
not
if
fine
you're
if
placed in a dark room where you have, obviously if you're placed, you don't know where you are.
So no, I'm
So if
panicking.
you're
So then-
placed in a dark
I
room.
think Jigsaw got me.
I'm gonna
so
do
I'd
my
be
best to
panicking.
figure out where I am. I'm gonna try to find the walls and feel what's around me.
Yeah, I'm panicking.
So panic,
Well, no, I would panic for a second, but
anxiety.
then I would
I'm
composure.
hearing panic, anxiety, and
plan
And being okay.
being okay.
and plan. I'd plan. I'd figure out where I'm at.
All right. So that means how you feel about death.
Yep, that's about right.
That means those deep answers were.
Wait,
how you
that's
feel
a
about
different
death.
question.
Yeah.
So wait, that's how I feel about
How
death.
you feel about death? Yes.
That makes no
I'm afraid
fucking
of death.
logical
No,
sense.
that makes sense
I
to
would
you
agree with
very
because
complete
you
sense.
said you would find any way to get out of it. You would find any way.
No, I just said I would search.
I have a lot
You
of
would
anxiety
search
about
for-
death. It makes me nervous. Makes
Me
me
too.
scared.
Makes
I don't
me
like
scared.
to be
Same
alone.
here. But
Same
I feel
here.
like I'd be
But
in
my
a dark
cousin gave
room,
the
I'd
answer,
be
and
okay.
she was like, "I'd be all right." Like in a dark room, like she's like, "I kind of like being like alone, the solitude." And so I was like, "Okay, well."
I feel like that's
death,
different
but no.
subjects though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You know,
I
it's based on the other two
Based-
answers.
yeah.
You have.
That's what I'm saying because she didn't tie anything in. How does me being a turtle and a fucking duck
Can she get to the last
contribute
question?
into that?
Can she
That
get to-
I thought that was the last question.
No, that was the third
I have one
question.
more question for y'all.
Oh, sorry.
What are 3 words you would use to describe water?
Oh, jeez. Me?
Water.
Annoying.
Wet, cold, no air.
Damn.
Refreshing,
How is this so
annoying, and inconvenient.
Refreshing, annoying, and inconvenient.
After a nice, wonderful shower, you feel refreshed. It's fucking annoying because it rains and snows, even though I do enjoy the snow. And it's fucking inconvenient because I'd rather drive to England than fly.
Hannah?
Do you understand
Yes,
how
yes.
gold? I've been giving gold all pod.
Gold.
Shut up,
Say
Hannah.
gold.
I
Sterling
would say
silver.
wet, peaceful, calming.
That's what I was kind of thinking. I was thinking, not the wetness, but I felt like flowy, refreshing, needed.
Dangerous.
You know,
Important.
something needed. You need water, right? You can go without food. You need water, right?
Y'all never watched things on Rogue Waves, have you?
Anywho,
Yes.
what
So,
did that determine?
That means how you guys feel about love.
Oh, shit.
Ooh. Oh, shit. I'm fucked.
I mean, my answer was cool.
Right? And I left our last answer.
Oh my
off
God.
on
I don't
how
think
you
mine's
feel
really
Okay.
connects.
about love. What
I
did
said
you say
refreshing.
because you said wet.
I said wet, no oxygen.
No, I know when you said
cold.
wet. Well, really think about it.
Cold.
You've been cold.
Yo, that's a fact.
Oh, wait.
That's a fact. It's a fact.
Cold.
She's as cold
your first-
as ice.
See you guys'
Willing to
culture.
Sacrifice our love.
You know, and I love cold. It brings out it's you're almost like a little warmer. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say you're totally there yet, but you're a little warmer. When you can stop being that whole hateful snap, man, you know, you mention anybody, any man, and you're like, fuck you, he's a liar. You know, if once you can tone that down, I'll know you're fully. She's come around. She's come
I
full
agree.
circle.
People make
She's
it
come
that
full
way
circle.
though. She didn't just
come full
become that.
circle.
And if Brittany
In
can
her
just start
defense.
getting
Exactly.
to points, we'll know that
What do
she's.
you mean?
Come on,
This is a
Steve. Damn.
This is about you taking a deeper look inside
Yeah.
of yourself, Steve. And obviously, you didn't appreciate the exercise, but it really helps you learn
look
a little
into
bit
it.
He didn't
more
get
I'm very much,
about yourself.
very
Were
much
you
into
happy with
who
your
I
water
am.
answers?
Yes, I agree with that. Peaceful,
how you felt about love
calming,
and
like
yeah.
that's what it should be.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
if it's not that, then it ain't. It ain't right.
Yeah.
Some people
and
could have.
Steve, I would have to say the same thing for you because you were like, it's annoying,
That's
but
why.
it's refreshing.
Oh, so
I was
you're
like,
a Sour Patch Kid.
You know what I mean?
You're
It's like,
sour
it's
and then you're
annoying,
sweet.
and it's refreshing.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was like, okay, yeah. That's
you know what
fitting for
though?
you.
There's so many ways you could have described water. You could have been like exciting and raging, and then that could
Yes.
express love too.
All right.
So it's a cool little
I
exercise.
mean, there's different forms of water, so
Yeah.
you know.
So I know my cousin uses this little exercise to try to get deeper and to learn a little bit more about like a new person you could be talking to, or it's great for the apps, or it's great for anybody you just meet and you want to get into some conversation and learn a little bit more about them. It's interesting.
Okay.
So it's my little
I guess
animal,
mine's
it's
meant
my
it
little
was
animal
like,
test.
yeah.
Yeah.
But thanks Hannah for coming.
Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you for having me, and I will
Round
be back.
of applause.
Round of applause for my staple. Thank you.
That's right. I'm a that shit. I've
And
been
again,
She said,
ladies, if you're ever in need of a man chaperone, she is available. No one will
Please
ever
stop.
get near
Please
your
stop.
man if she's there.
Steve,
or
you make
no
me
woman will
embarrass
ever
you on
get
your own show, 'cause
ever.
I will do it. I will do it. Please stop.
I got the
Look,
soap.
do you know how much I embarrass myself every week?
Soap.
I'm sure, but still.
Oh, look, she doesn't watch. She's on the pod. She
Lord.
said, I'm sure, which means she's not sure.
I don't listen to it every week faithfully. I'll admit
Ooh.
it. I do listen to it.
Thank you, Hannah. No, it's a joke.
What's
No,
a daily
appreciate
thing, Hannah? He is.
Listen.
Yes.
You guys are all
we
going to
already know
regret
how
it when I'm
Steve
gone.
knew.
You're going to be mad when I'm gone.
Yeah, yo,
We
you
will be
my
mad
guy.
when you're
Yeah,
gone.
we love you.
Duh.
Hello. You just that annoying cousin.
Right.
AKA the best thing that ever happened to you. Okay, but ladies, Sam, do you want to give out the socials?
Yes. So y'all Google MinorityPlus1 Podcast. We're on all streaming platforms. MinorityPlus1 on Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. So make sure, again, guys, comment below your questions, any concerns, and we'll shout you out in the pod.
How much Steve's an ass. I can't wait to see how much Steve is a douche.
You say this every week.
And I'm begging them
Every
to roast me.
No, they just know that you a douche.
That's what you do.
That's what they come here
That's
to
what you
listen
do.
and see, your douchiness.
With a whole lot of insight. But go ahead, Brittany.
That
How
is
about
true.
yours?
That is true.
Okay, so Queen_B_
XO Facebook Brittany Hill.
She put on the bedroom
Big
voice
Sam.
for that.
Thank you.
And as for me, Steven.Coyle.SC. Real name, no
First time you got it fucking wrong.
gimmick needed.
Hold on, can I do it right?
And wrapping
Can I do it real quick, you fucking asshole?
Good, Steve.
You guys are fucking.
Go
You know what?
ahead,
I want to just. Oh, damn! You're lucky I have respect for women.
Do you? 'Cause
Shut up.
shit.
The words going on in my head are right now.
Say it.
No,
That's what I
have
thought.
respect for you.
Pussy.
No, I'm respectful. See, and this is why women. Never mind. I ain't even gonna say that either.
Right, watch your words. Watch your words.
Exactly, because I really will get us in trouble.
All right, Steve.
Or are you in trouble?
Fair enough. But I mean, they see the pod, they can understand why. So, as for me, Instagram Steven.Coyle.SC, Facebook, first name, last name, real name, no motherfucking gimmick. Ladies, what?
Need help.
Oh, you gave it to him, Sam. All right.
And
Oh, wait, no.
for our special lovely guest, would you like to give out your socials if you want to be stalked?
Sure. Instagram, white chocolate 429.
Hey!
I gave her the
With
name
the white
again.
chocolate for.
I'm pretty sure I gave you. Did I give you that nickname?
No.
That wasn't
actually,
me?
I think it was Aisha. Between you and Aisha.
It was between me and her. Yeah, because I gave her hers. All right. I always give out the best nicknames. So, ladies, you know what it is. In wrapping up. I'm your host, Steven.
I'm Sam Crystal.
Birdie bitch.
Hannah, it's been real, y'all.
And I'm your host, Steve. And as always, please stereotype responsibly. And we'll be back next week with another motherfucking episode. And I'll probably be disclaimer Steve again, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you all for tuning in to this week's episode of the MinorityPlus1 Podcast. If you want to be a part of the crew, hit that subscribe, hit that like button, tell your friends. We are available on all streaming platforms, so you never have to miss out. As always, please stereotype responsibly. We love you. We appreciate you. Peace, y'all. Cheer.